Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Relationship Doctor is back. This video is about things that can make your relationship better. Better. Now, we know things that we can make our relationship worse, which is by cheating, not engaging with your mate as far as with activities. So, what I'm going to talk about is simple. If you know the things that make your relationship bad, let's just simply turn it around and make it better. With that being said, taking your mate out on a date. A woman likes to be shown off, and as far as that, you don't keep her behind closed doors. You never want to keep a woman behind closed doors. A woman will think that you don't appreciate her, that you're only good in the bedroom, or for doing chores around the house, so be it. And they like to be complimented by going out on a date. They like to be shown appreciated. They like little gifts, flowers every now and then, and especially telling them that you love them and you appreciate them. Now, because the reverse of that is not doing those things, not saying nothing, where my food at? And just keeping them in the house and doing chores, like working them to death, trying to get hump on them, you know what I mean? That's not cool. That's also for you too. You as a man, should like a woman that want to go out. You should want to show your woman off. I'm proud of my woman. I got a beautiful woman. I'm happy. I'm content. Because the opposite is that you're not content. You're not happy with her. That's going to make the woman think that you're cheating on her because you're hiding her in the house. And also, you got to think about yourself. Am I happy with this woman that she's only good enough to keep in the bedroom? She's only being used as like a tool, like a hammer or a saw, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. If you're happy with your woman, you should want to take her out, you know what I mean? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, a lot of people, society makes people think that if your woman is plus size, well, now the plus size is in, but still, you got some people that still might want to say, well, she's a little overweight, she don't look this way, she don't look that way. You know, listen, you got to put yourself on an island in your relationship. Don't worry about what your friends and family think, what society think. You have to live on an island. When you take your woman out, you got to be like, you on cloud nine. Hold her with her arm. Don't worry about what the naysayers, what people say, what people think. This is your relationship. This is not my relationship with y'all. This is not society's relationship with y'all. This is not your mother's relationship. This is not your father's relationship. Of course, you want your mother and father to respect the woman that you with. Vice versa, the woman, you want your mother and father to feel good about, your mate, as far as, liking him. But you're a grown person, They don't have to sleep. They're not sleeping with him. You could have tried that man that was churchy, or a certain type, muscular build, he didn't have a belly, whatever the case may be, but you're picking them. You got to understand, this is your relationship. Men, the mother might, now, if a woman is dressing half butt naked, I don't seem like it's a woman that's in a relationship, period. Vice versa, men too. You got these real tight jeans on with your crotch, or, and your fishnet shirt all the time. Sometimes it's all right because it'd be hot. You might go on one of them type dates where you going to the beach and you got your little fishnet on, or it's a hot day, you got your white beater on. Sometimes, but not all the time, you dressing half butt naked. And women, you should always have your body parts inside your clothes, not showing, and not always tight pants showing your silhouette of your frame. is not good at all. Men don't like that. I hate to say, a lot of women, they going off of TV and whatever TV is producing. Beyonce is a show. Jay-Z is making money off that. He he knows she's coming home to him. They're married. He knows she's coming home to him. But that's a business. That's a franchise. So she's selling herself. So you're not selling yourself, are you? But you gotta realize, a lot of these people on these TV shows, you looking at them and you following them, they dress like that because that's their business. The men they're with know that. They're making money. The men ain't complaining. The men is ranking up. They buying speedboats and Lamborghinis and whatever. Man, they don't care. They selling they woman. You know what I mean? They don't care. Their woman go out there and have fun. Is it gonna make us some money? So be it. That's what they'll tell them. Do what you gotta do. But you're in a relationship. You're not selling. You're not a franchise. You're not a business. You're not in the business of dressing like that to get people to cling to you, like these crazy women that's clinging to these women that's following them because they dress and have butt naked, and they think that's the way you're supposed to be. No, we're in a relationship. We live in the real world. Live in the present moment. I'm in the present moment. Why would I be coming to work with all kind of crazy costume on and stuff like that, my crotch showing and my chest open, my button down shirt? I'm in the business area, something like that. That's not my business to dress like that. People usually dress according to their business. The way these women dress, they go out and they think they are them. Stop living their life. But back to the subject in hand. That's a turn off for men. Vice versa for women too. A woman don't want a man to show herself off. So do the reverse. Whatever you doing to not make the relationship right, this is tips on how to make your relationship better. So it's actually the reverse of anything you're doing to make the relationship wrong. Anything you've been in arguments with in your past, you should always learn off your mistakes. That's in relationships also, friendships. If you did something to friends that ticked them off before, why would you continue to keep doing it? If you've seen things that made your mate, whether it was a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, if you married one time and you say, okay, my husband or my wife left me because of this, especially something like cheating. You know what I mean? You're not ready to be in a relationship. Please get these things up. Stop lying for sex. Just be truthful. Why? Because you ain't gonna get none? Well, then go get somebody that's like that. That y'all both in it for sex. Put an ad on one of them dating websites. They got dating websites where it tells you looking for friends, not relationships. It specifies that. Put yourself down for that. Stop hurting people. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a reputation if you don't already have the reputation of being a dog, of being a cheater. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna pass out. Then the thing is, it might be the person that's perfect for you. It might be the perfect person that's good, and you're messing it up by being a dog, not lying to a person. You know what I mean? It'll be all right to talk to the come to the person. Just imagine this person you like, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Tell the truth, like, look, I just got out of a relationship, or I'm just not ready to be in a relationship. So at this present time, we could be friends, just don't have sex with them or nothing like that. Then, because that's what's gonna make you look like a dog, because that they entrusted you enough and you had sex with them, but they see you with somebody else. Once you cross that barrier of having sex with somebody, and they think that you lied to them saying that you want to be with them, but you with somebody else, that's going to hurt them. That's going to break any chances y'all ever get back together, because you're making yourself look like a dog. So just tell them, look, I'm just dating right now. I'm not really looking. Maybe in the future I might be ready to get somebody. At least if you're still interested, maybe later on there's a chance for you later on. That goes for women and men. you know, maybe it's a chance for you. But if you lie to them in the beginning and they see something different, then hey, what's going on, buddy? That's going to hurt your chances of being in a relationship in the future. So, with that being said, stop lying. You know what I mean? Be honest. Be truthful. There's nothing wrong with it's everything right with being honest. Everything is right about that. You know what I mean? And I'm talking to you and you know who you are. Stop lying to people. Stop breaking people's hearts. You're corrupting the whole world. We're going to have a whole world of people that don't trust each other. You know what I mean? Then when I go to get with somebody, because of what you did, you know, it affects everybody. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't care, but I care. You know what I mean? So, like I said, this is about how to make a relationship better. And the basics of that is what you did in the past. If you're young, if you're like in your teens or something like that, or you early 20s and something like that, this is what you need to listen to. People, watch what people done. You see it all around, what people doing to make bad relationships. So you say, well, dang, I see this guy, he's a cheater. Don't be a cheater then. Don't think you are being a playboy. You'll see nothing but hurt. You'll see this guy constantly going through relationship after relationship because the person is no good. A woman too, there's woman players out there now. If you see that, and you see this woman having a baby by this guy, baby by that guy, learn from other people's mistakes. Don't learn from your mistakes. You don't learn from your mistakes, but if you can learn from other people's mistakes, that make it even greater. You know what I mean? I watch people all the time, and I see people do things, and I'll be like, for instance, I might be if you're checking a woman out at work, or anywhere where you're checking them out from afar, where you're just checking them out, seeing how they operate, how they motivate, you can tell some of the likes and dislikes that she like just from observing her, seeing guys talk to her. Like if you see a guy come up there, hey baby, man, what's with me? You get together, I'm coming to my place, and she look at him like, boy, please. That means to tell you, don't come at her like that. You know what I mean? She's classy. She's better than that. You know what I mean? And you have to have confidence in knowing that you're ready for a relationship. If you're not confident, if you don't know you're ready for a relationship, then back up. Don't say you are. You know? All right, have a good one. Don't say you're ready and you're not mentally ready. You'll know if you're ready. Like if you feel for this person, you don't want to hurt this person's heart. You want the best for this person. That means you're ready to start engaging in a relationship. If you really don't care, if you just want some sex and that's about it, don't engage in a relationship. Don't engage yourself. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt no man's heart or no woman's heart. If you only want money from somebody, woman, if you only want money, first of all, go get a job. You know what I mean? That goes for men too. There's a lot of men that see women and want to try to get some money from them. Go get a damn job and work. I'm at work now, doing videos, trying to make a couple extra dollars. Along with that, work. Wherever you might be, go to McDonald's, whatever. You ain't got no education, go to McDonald's, get your job, work part-time, and go to school part-time. That'll be a whole time, building up for your future. You know what I mean? If you living with somebody and you want to do better, and you know, just be like, look here, right now, I'm trying to do better. I want to go to school. Can you like let loose on the rent for a little bit? I got 6 months to get my GED, and then I'm in school, or whatever the case may be. Just do the best you can do but don't manipulate no situation. Don't lie. If you're willing to do better, somebody will really help you if you want to do better with yourself, and that's going to make you a better candidate for a good relationship. Don't get all big-headed because you got your diploma or you got your bachelor's, you got your master's. I don't need nobody. Everybody wants to be in a relationship with somebody. Rather, you are in a relationship with somebody whether you like it or not, unless you really loner and on an island somewhere. Like you go in the house, you go to work, you come home, go to work, come home. You don't talk to nobody outside the house. Everybody wants to be stimulated by the opposite sex voice or the same sex voice, whatever you choose. But this is another tip. People don't like big-headed people. People don't like people that brag. You should know this. You've been through this situation before. That somebody told you that you always bragging. The braggers got to know that they are always talking about themselves. Here we go. Like, it's okay to have accomplishments, but don't try to be the star of the show every time. You know what I mean? Humble yourself and talk to somebody else. Find out what somebody else's interests. Try to help them out. If you got your master's, your bachelor's, you went to school, whatever, don't dog them and say, I did this and I did that. Don't encourage them. Show them how. You know, give them a vote of confidence. Look, if you want to talk to somebody, give them a plan, give them a leeway, support them. Be like, hey, if you go to college, you need a trans pass or whatever, I'll help you out with trans pass. If you need help picking out the best college or trade school, whatever, I'll sit down and help you. We can go through them. You can use my laptop. We can go to the laptop, so forth like that. That would be a help instead of bragging and saying, I did it. You could do it. You just lazy. That's not helping nobody. That's just boosting your own ego up. You know what I mean? That's the ego again that I be talking about. You know, help them. Pull out your laptop. Say, hey, just look at some places that morning. Just look at some places that you might be interested in. Start off with that instead of starting off about how you did this and you did that. That's all good and dandy, you know what I mean? But you're not helping anybody by bragging, you know what I mean? Just remember the opposite. Doing something better, good, to boost the relationship is usually doing what? Let's say it together. Doing the opposite of what you did to ruin the last relationship or relationships. So whatever you did to ruin those relationships, now let's do something to boost it, which is the opposite, the bragging, you know what I mean? The self-centeredness, the cheating, the not wanting to go out and celebrate the relationship, because going out is sort of like celebrating the relationship. It's like, hey, we're in a relationship, just enjoy each other's company instead of being all, because you get cooped up in the house all the time. It'll not drive you nuts in a sense like that, but it'll make you irritable, you know what I mean? Because you're always doing the same thing in the house. Go see different events. So you have something, you can come back home. Oh man, did you see that that man in that movie, man, when he jumped over that barrier? Or, oh man, that dinner was good. Oh man, it's so good not to have to cook last night and just have somebody come serve me. You know, people, you know, women love that, you know, or the man's to cook, he'll love that. They ain't got to come home and cook and slave over the stove, and they get a chance to show if that new dress you bought them or that new outfit they had in their closet waiting to go out. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Women like to be, you know, on the arm and stuff like that and showing that you care. It's a beautiful thing, let me tell you. You know, actually, I'm sort of liking this video because it's making me feel some type of way. You know what I mean? It's inspiring me to do better in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, so when I get my relationship, I know, like I say this all the time. I'm not just talking to you, talking to the audience. When I talk a lot of times, I'm also talking to myself because it inspires me, because I like to practice what I preach. You know what I mean? I don't like to be there, you do this, you should do this, you should do that, and then you see me doing the opposite. So it's actually a mirror. I'm mirroring inspiring myself to do better when I finally find that one that I want to be with, so I know what to do and not know what not to do, not do the pig-headed, self-centered, egotistical things that I've done before. Not to look and say, when I go to do something, I'll be like, hold up, I tried this bragging stuff before. It didn't work. Let me find out what so-and-so is about. Let me find out what she's about. Let me find out what homeboy about. Let me not brag about all the accolades I got. Let me see, yo, homie, oh, what you into? This is, a relationship between a guy, between you and the same sex, or, somebody that you're not looking to be intimate with, rather. Y'all just cool hanging out people. Hey, what's your aspirations? What do you like to do? Like, what you want to be? You want to be a chef, or help. It's about helping. It's about helping people. You know what I mean? Seeing like a lot. There's people out there that will be friends with people because, like, you ever seen this, right? This bad joint got this not so bad girlfriend that don't dress as good as her. People like to keep people down. You gotta be careful of people like that. You got people that will have somebody to keep them so they can make themselves look good. Like they go out with, I seen girls go out with, they have this girl that wasn't all up to par, like her dress and all the clothes might have been up there. I think they do that so men could look and be like, oh, I'm definitely picking her. Look at that one. No, I'm picking her. To make themselves feel bad. So if they see the other person not getting no attention, it makes them feel good. You gotta read what I'm trying to say. By them being picked by men and men trying to talk to them and put their girlfriend down or their homie down, because they'll look at them like, oh, I know I'm gonna roll with him because I know they're gonna pick me over her. Or the guy be like, I know they're gonna pick, the girl's gonna like me. I got all this muscle, look at him. They're gonna be like, ooh. I've been there like that. I've been in situations like that. I was hanging out with, there's a couple homies back in the day. They was all light skinned. They had the, trim, they had nice clothes on, and I was good looking, but I wasn't. I mean, I felt as though I'm good looking as anybody. You know what I mean? Regardless, I love myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't compare myself as what good looking. I compare myself as a good human being. Period. I'm a good catch. Period. Without no doubt. So I don't compare myself as far as, oh, this guy look better, or this woman's too good for me. I'm a good catch for any woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this guy with the beard and tattoos, and this guy with the muscles, and with the Corvette and the Rolls Royce. I'm better than him because I feel I got confidence in myself. But back in the days when I was younger, I would hang with guys, maybe they might have had more money and they might have had more clothes. They had the Gucci and stuff like that. I might have some Lees on or some regular joints, and it seemed like they was enjoying, the woman was vibing with them, and they would look at me and be like, oh, he broke, you know what I mean? Or his cut ain't, he ain't sharp as these guys. So it felt as though they kept me around, so it was like using me as a stepping stone, as a ladder to climb up. That they was using me as a doormat, so I could be stepped on, so they could lift themselves up. And you gotta be careful with that. Ladies, gentlemen, don't hang with no guys that they might think they're better than you, and y'all go out so the woman be, on to them, because it's like they're giving them a choice. You're giving the other people a choice. You want this guy that clearly ain't got no money, or not as fine as me. You know what I mean? Or you want to deal with me. So that's a mental trick they use. A lot of people that use people, they use that to manipulate people. But anyway, with that being said, have confidence in wanting to be in a relationship, and use your draw up things. You don't want to overdo it. Don't overdo it where you're overcompensating your mate and you're not getting that love back. You know what I mean? If you doing the things that you're not doing the things you've done in the past, but you seeing the person you're trying to court, the person you're trying to get with, or is like not really feeling you, step back a little, be like, okay, I'm here. If you want to see me, you want to be on me, I'm here. If you want to talk to me, don't overdo yourself. Don't think that you buying them expensive gifts is going to get nobody. A woman, simple things like taking her out to a little simple dinner. Hey, you want to go out? You want to talk? You want to have a conversation? Those little things will help build the relationship until something. But if you overdoing it and the person not giving you no love back, just fall back until you feel as though the person is going to do the right thing. But I'm the relationship doctor. I got people moving around all through the building, so I don't want to be interrupted. I don't want to stop this in case I got to get in conversation with somebody else. But I'm gonna get back with y'all. Peace and blessings to everyone.